You have been through a lot of things that were detrimental to the soul. I'm getting the energy that you completely turned into a brand new person, especially with the Magician card coming out. Whatever that you went through destroyed you, like a tower that's been burnt down to ashes and it's getting rebuilt. This is now you being rebuilt. I feel like you've become attached to the devil. And hear me out. It's not what you think. You thought this was a wish fulfillment. You thought this was your happily ever after. For a lot of you guys, you've been betrayed by your own family, your own lover, your own friends, and the list goes on. And I feel like you were preparing yourself for a new beginning. But it turned out to be false. It turned out to be something that you were going to have to bump your head and learn a few lessons in. This has caused you to move on. And I feel like you're a person that when you love, you love. So when you realize that you have to detach from people, it puts you in a state of, disappointment, discontent. So you're moving on and you're like, I know that I may still have feelings for these individuals. I may even still want them to win in life. But I have to move forward. I cannot allow these people to be in my energy any longer because all this connection does is stress me out. So I have to walk away because I'm carrying burdens that are not mine, responsibilities and stress that is not mine. So you've been disappointed, you've been betrayed, you've been let down, you've been tricked. The devil tricked you. And do not blame these individuals that let you down, that hurt you. Because if they knew better, they would have done better. I mean, this was just something that you would have experienced anyways. Even if it was different people who had to do it. But it just so happened to be your own family. The own people that you fell in love with, So let's not apportion blame. Let's just look at this as a lesson. Lessons are just as grand as blessings. Now I feel like you guys are in the energy of self-sufficiency. You're a very sophisticated individual. You're maturing. You're finding fulfillment again in your own freedom. Because before in your life, no matter how many times we think we want to go back to the past, we really don't. Because we were naive, we were gullible, we're woke now. The only difference is that we're hurt. And we feel like going back in the past where we were happy, that's where we want to be. And it's like, no, in reality, you were going to have to bump your head regardless in life. Because you were going down a path where you needed to first learn certain things. The magician is out here. First is the fool and then it's the magician. So this was just the way that life was meant to go for you. Whatever has happened has happened. It's done. So now your rewards of your labor are coming in. You could be already experiencing this energy. Okay. Virgo energy could be significant. Aries. Capricorn. Taurus, Leo, Gemini, amongst other energies, of course. But I feel like this path has led you down the path of trusting in your own knowledge, discovering intuition, learning how to heal to begin with. Because imagine growing up the way that you did and repeating this cycle. You're not going to repeat this cycle. You're breaking the generational curses, the ancestral patterns. So although it may have hurt, although it may have changed you, but it changed you for the better. Change is good. We get taught, be humble. We get taught, about this comfort zone and, the status quo and societal norms. But no. That's all matrix mindsets and lifestyles, a whole bunch of projections and negative energy, low vibrational energy. So you're coming into the truest version of yourself. That means the most highest, the most whatever, as long as the truest version of yourself. You're merging with this aspect. So you had to experience the world. I'm getting that Drake song, I wasn't hiding my kid from the world, I was hiding the world from my kid. It's like you had to experience this cruel world. You had to first come in and feel like everything was going to be rainbows and butterflies and perfect. Just to realize you can be lied to, you can be deceived, you can be betrayed. So now you know. So it's like before you were just blind to a lot of things. You were still, your innocence was attached to a lot of things, but now we're not as tight with ourselves anymore because we haven't did the inner child healing that was necessary, or whatever the case may be. So this is your confirmation to do that inner child healing, do that shadow work. It's time to heal. It's time to actually merge into this better version of you, because healing is the main step. So I understand that you guys have been experiencing false beginnings, false starts, disappointment, or apathy, I should say. Seeing things as a wish fulfillment that in reality turned out to be a hard lesson. Having to walk away from things that you love, people that you love. But the thing is, this shows being a leader. You're literally in your King of Wands energy. This shows taking the initiative to create a better life for yourself, because although you learned how cruel of a world this was, you can actually see that you can create the reality that you want simply by your own beliefs, thoughts, actions, etc. So now look, you came into numerology, you found out about astrology. So keep going. You are on the right path. No matter what, always be positive with yourself and gentle with yourself. We got the 6 of coins on the back. You have been giving a lot in your life. This is your time to receive. I'm getting the energy. This is your confirmation that you're on the right path with your soul tribe. That includes your divine counterpart. But it's like, first, you got to be on your individual journey. That was the whole point. First, you went through the whole shake-up in your life. First, everything was cool, calm, collected. Life was given in the beginning of your life. And then life started lifing. Adulthood came. You started realizing that your own parents were even blinded to things, abusive, etc. So you have to look at the bigger picture in these things. The sacrifice was emotional, mental, spiritual. But the thing is, the rebirth is so much more you and beautiful. So welcome to this new version of yourself, because you're not the same person. And congratulations on being a leader. Congratulations on being on your individual journey, because you actually love yourself. Congratulations, you're very wise. You can give great advice, especially based on your own experiences. You went through a lot and you came out still shining. I'm hearing good sport. Like, you still came out on top, not putting the world down, not constantly spreading negative energy or hatred that still goes around in today's world. So remind yourself when people are having a bad day and they take it out on you, that you are the best thing to ever step on this planet. And if you weren't here, the world would be a much worser place. I promise you that. Because if you're seeing my collectives, I feel like I can empathize with you on certain things. But I am mindful that other people see these collectives as well. But I'm always talking to the people that I connect with, my ethereal guides, the light workers. So keep going, okay? Put yourself first like you're doing now and keep moving forward. Know that everything will make sense in the end. I wish you the best on your journey. You're stepping into your power. You're balancing out your divine feminine and masculine. You're gaining your confidence back. Period.